Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 11th day of September 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX, where we can check out those spot prices where they ended on Friday. But before that, going to welcome you to a good Sunday morning to you with Tiny Numismatics. It's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 a.m. Pacific. Now let's head over to here. Looks like gold ended the week at 1726.90, silver at 1914, platinum at 901.50, and palladium at 22.16. That one's all over the map. Now, this is numismatic news. This is by World Coin News Staff, dated September 9. That was 2 days ago. Royal Mint responds to Queen's death. There she is right there. Very early portrait there. Doesn't say exactly when that was taken, but great picture nonetheless. Now, it says here, following the death of Queen Elizabeth II on September 8, Britain's Royal Mint issued a statement of condolence. Anne Jessup, Chief Executive Officer at the Royal Mint, said, "On behalf of everyone at the Royal Mint, I would like to extend our heartfelt sympathy to the royal family at this extraordinarily sad time. Queen Elizabeth II ruled with heart and devotion and will be dearly missed by all of us at the Royal Mint and by millions of people around the world. The Royal Mint worked with Her late Majesty throughout her reign, detailing her journey from new queen to respected head of state across 5 coin portraits, and ensuring each new UK coin received her personal seal of approval. The remarkable legacy of Britain's longest-serving monarch will live on for many years to come." And I think there you go, some really good information right there. So there's 5 different coin portraits that are out there. And I would imagine the first of each one of those that had come out that year are probably the most important, and maybe even the last, right? So that's just amazing. It's just what a remarkable tenure. It says here, after news of the late Queen's death spread, the Royal Mint's website experienced significant delays due to increased traffic volume, and that's actually still happening this morning on the 11th. Visitors were placed in a queue until the site became available. The site's homepage at present is entirely dedicated to the memory of the Queen, with images of the monarch and links to information about her life and her legacy on Britain's coinage. All right, says here, the Mint also created a FAQ, a frequently asked questions section, that provides information on the current state of the United Kingdom's coins. Okay, so there's some questions here that people have. It says, are circulating coins bearing the portrait of Her late Majesty still legal tender? Yes, all United Kingdom circulating coins bearing portraits of Queen Elizabeth II remain legal tender and in circulation. Further information will follow, okay? Obviously, they got plans in the works. Have you stopped producing coins bearing Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II portrait? Nope. As we respect this period, mourning, we continue to strike coins as usual, business as usual. Will the Royal Mint experience open as normal? Let's see here. Yes, the Royal Mint experience remains open for visitors. As a mark of respect, a book of condolence will be available for visitors to sign. Oh, isn't that incredible? So there's a little bit of history you can be a part of at the Royal Mint. I believe that is in Wales. The Royal Mint experience includes tours and events at the Mints. For more, visit Royal Mint online at theroyalmint.com. Let's head over there in a second, but I want to show you this first. Now, these are the 2022 United Kingdom 2-pound silver Britannia, 3/9 fine silver, 1 ounce silver. And I put here Elizabeth in the search area. Okay, now check this out. And I'm just trying to find how many people, how many sellers are using the death of Queen Elizabeth to market their coins. Well, these are the first ones here, as we can see. I don't know why I popped past them. There's the first one. Last to feature Queen Elizabeth. The BU Queen Elizabeth there, and they even showed the obverse instead of the reverse, because normally that's what you're going to see on these, but now they're showcasing the portrait of the Queen. There you go, $34.84, and these were about $28 to $29 last week before she passed. Now they're obviously, as you can see, $34, $35, $40 for some of them. Isn't that incredible? They've gone up in price, no doubt about it. And let's go ahead and see the sold items for these bad boys. There you go. Newly listed, ended recently. So look, $35, $32. Wow, it's incredible. You know, I'm telling you, people are seeing value in these, and they're paying way above spot price, because I told you we ended the week at spot price on Friday at $19.14, and if these are selling for obviously $38 to $35, yeah, that's some decent money. Now let's go here to the next eBay page. Now it says here, this is the 2022 Royal Brilliant Uncirculated Annual Coin Set, and this could be purchased for £60 at the Royal Mint, but it's selling for about just about double that, right? So 60 and 60s, 120, so 145, 150. Look at that one, sold for 289, 138, and so on and so forth. And that's the 8-coin set. There's 2 sets, and I'll show you those here. Now, we did get past the queue, so we're finally in there. And this is the 2022 annual coin sets, and there they are. These are not the commemoratives. Now, I want to scroll down and show you what's available here, because here, product range. Now that's the 8 coin set for $30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now here you have the 8 plus the 5, got the 13. That's the one to own, I believe. And if you're, if you're looking for this particular one, it says awaiting stock, no longer available. And they got cleaned out. They are getting cleaned out, folks. Even the what is it? The Hello Little Ones, my first coins are gone. Okay. My wedding journal coins gone, because obviously, that has a portrait of the queen on it. And that's the last set to feature that exact set. Well, is all hope lost? No, not at all. So let's go here over to whoops, I think I've got too far there. Now this is 2022 UK coins, and I've sorted it by high to low or low to high. Yeah, there we go, low to high. And here we have brilliant uncirculated coin. Now this is 2022. All right, there's an uncirculated color coin, Winnie the Pooh, Kangaroo and Roo. Now look at this, here we go, Alexander Graham Bell, celebrating the life and legacy of Dame Vera Lynn. So these two can be found in these particular sets here. Whoops, I can just show you right there. All right, so you still can get some of these coins, and they are at a reasonable price, and they are in stock. But I don't imagine for how much longer, because look at this. The 40th birthday of His Royal Highness, the Duke of Cambridge, 2022, UK 5-pound brilliant uncirculated for $13. Well, guess what? That's in stock, but that's the last he's going to be called the Duke of Cambridge. He is now Prince. Okay, yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? Now, he's got his new title, and let's go here. I'm at 6 minutes. Now, I want to just make this really quick here. This is Coin World, and really incredible amount of money that was made by the Dusk to Dawn set that sold at Stack's Bowers. $4.6 million here. So this is written by Paul Gilks, September 9, 2022. Stack's Bowers auction of 2021 American Eagles brings $4.6 million. Yeah, I'm going to leave a link in the description for this, but I wanted to follow it up with something I remembered about a year or so ago. So this is Monday Morning Brief, August 2nd, 2021, Mint Plans auction. So about a year ago now. I've highlighted some of the things I wanted to talk about. Now, one thing, if you did buy these particular coins, one thing that should not be forgotten is that these sets will contain common coins indistinguishable from other coins of the same types. Bidders will be bidding on the accompanying COA with the writer's autograph, essentially. So remember they got rid of the autograph? Yeah, not going to do it. And then the COA, that's pretty much it. And the label and the grade and the slab. That's it. Now check this out. This is the real, I think the meat and potatoes that I think we're missing here is there's two things. Where is that $4.6 million going to go? Okay. Is it going to go to, well, I don't even know. Let's just ask, where's it going to go? Now, the next thing to ask here is, now, it's going to be bounced off this statement. If this auction is successful, and I'm not sure, it says here in whatever way the Mint defines success, do not be surprised to see similar future auctions. Whether that is a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. I think that's probably the best question they could have asked by William T. Gibbs. Expect to see probably more of these auctions at Stack's Bowers, and they'll probably bring decent money because, let's face it, people have, they want to buy that prestige on that label. I think that's what it's all about. Now, let's keep on keeping on before I start spinning my wheels. Now, check this out. This is something I wanted to make another video about, but I just want to get a little bit of the flavor right now of what's going on. So it says here, this is Paul Gilks, September 8, 2022. Mint suspends production of the 2022 Kennedy half dollars. All right, there it is. And, we know that the 2022 and the 2021s were introduced into circulation, making them IFCs, intended for circulation, IFC, not the NIFC. So it says here, I'm just going to read a little bit about it. Production at the Denver and Philadelphia Mints of circulation quality 2022 Kennedy half dollars for general circulation has been suspended while the facilities concentrate on the output of 3 other minor coin denominations. Wait a minute, aren't there 4? It says here the U.S. Mint is not currently producing new half-dollar coins for circulation and is focusing on its available production capacity and raw material supply. To maximize the production of nickels, dimes, and quarters, not pennies, okay, which are needed to settle cash transaction. U.S. Mint spokesperson Michael White told Coin World August 31st. The Fed cash team will continue to work with its cash offices to respond directly to inquiries we receive from depository institution customers about the availability of coin in specific marketplaces. Yeah, now here comes my theory, and I really believe this is going to happen. Now, for about 2 to 3 years now, they've done the setup like, hey, we can't get the coins out there, and it's really tough, and we've had to ramp up production. We're doing billions of coins per month. Well, okay, you just saw there's a supply constraint they're talking about. Okay, raw material supply, capacity production. Okay, there's two huge challenges that they're working with right there. Well, what happens if you add energy? Okay, what happens if you add energy into that picture? Because energy is well, it's like I said probably about a year ago. If you had a warehouse, a refrigeration warehouse, and you could refrigerate that for a year for a penny, compared to somebody who could refrigerate that for a year for $2 million, who do you think is going to have a better chance of success? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. So here we go. Energy is going to get a lot more expensive. Okay, that means the mint, all right, and the Federal Reserve and its banks are going to have to move around all this heavy coinage and all these armored cars. Yeah, so we know that the cost to produce these coins, well, to transportation is included in those costs. And how much more seigniorage or less seigniorage will the mint be getting from the expanded energy costs and the rising energy costs? Now, with that said, you can look forward to the day when the United States Mint says, it's just become too cumbersome, too unpredictable, too volatile in the energy market. We're not going to be shipping coins anymore. We're going to go digital. And they, like I said, they've been setting us up for 2 to 3 years on the circulating coins things and get the money out there, and when they do it, we're all going to be like, yeah, you're kind of right. I don't use paper money or circulating money. I use my ATM card and my debit card and my credit card. And I think this is going to facilitate this energy crisis that we're going to come into is going to facilitate the entry of the digital dollar. Now, with that said, let's go to the plus ones today. Here we go. Oh, hey, what's that all about? Gee, many, criminy, criminy. Why can't a nose be 12 inches? Well, because then it would be a foot. Okay, yeah, I guess. Oh, what's it say? Circles are pointless. All right. Well, no, that came from. Now it says here, bad start. And this is from, I guess, Imuna Daily, and I believe that means faith. It says here, we must sometimes permit ourselves to begin things badly, just so that we begin them. Wow, isn't that truth? Those who spend too much time preparing graceful entrances often never get to make them. What? And somebody named Shraga Silverstein said that. This reminds me of so many people that are on YouTube. They don't know, not that they don't know where to begin. It's just that they want to be so perfect when they do begin that they don't allow themselves to begin badly. Because I'll tell you what, when you make mistakes, you want to make them early and often. Not when you get out there and it's, you're at 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000 subs. Would you really want to make a mistake then? Or when you got maybe 10 or 5 or 100 or 1,000 subs? Yeah, that's a big deal. Now, here we are at 95.5 KOI and Coin News Radio, and this is Led Zeppelin, Over the Hills and Far Away, and it's the HD version, so you got full-bodied sound there. There it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker. Out.